Hi, it's June 15th, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there. I'm in my backyard. I figured before it started getting too dark, I'd come out and do another video. Yesterday, went out with my wife. It was supposed to be my wife, her father, and me going out for dinner. He was a little tired and didn't want to go, so just my wife and myself go. She said, I'll take you out for Father's Day. So we went out and ate, which was really nice. And then on the way home, she wanted to go to Wendy's. She wanted to get some new swirl things they got, which we got, which were great. But the funny thing about the Wendy's is, this is a Wendy's that's been there probably over 20 years. And years ago, many, many years ago, probably 20, 25 years ago, I took my kids there when they were really young. And we were going through the drive-thru. I don't know if I've told this story a few times before. And there was a damaged bent pole. And jokingly, I said to the kids, oh, look what your mom probably hit that. They all started laughing hysterically. And I said, well, what's so funny? They said, she did. So I said, oh, really? So when we went back there yesterday, she looked and she goes, oh, yeah, my pole's still there. We should take a picture of it. So at some point I may take a picture of it, but it's not exactly a thing that you should be happy about or proud about, but she thought we should take a picture of it. So I was like, oh, okay. and then we'll eventually take a picture and everyone can take a look at it, but it was kind of funny. Lately I've been working out a lot and going to Planet Fitness, and really the workouts have been incredible. I've been able to lift much heavier than I have in the past, and basically that's because of my friend Tyler, the trainer, which I'll leave his link in the description to this video. He was the one that told me I was trying to lift and really get the best workout I can, so I was trying to do almost no rest between lifts. Unfortunately, I was doing it, but I was getting so exhausted both during and then afterwards, and I was seeing no gains. So he said go to 60 seconds between each lift, and then he said or try 90. So I tried 60 for a bit, didn't see a lot of difference, tried 90, and all of a sudden now when I'm lifting, I can lift heavier than I have in years. So it's been working out great. But there was a funny story. When I went yesterday to Planet Fitness, as I'm lifting, I hear some guy making all kinds of noises. I thought he was in pain or something. He was an older guy, and every time I do a lift, he would grunt. But you could hear him all over the gym, and everyone's looking like, what the hell? It was kind of strange, but it wasn't the weirdest thing I've ever seen at Planet Fitness. A few years ago, I was there working out, and I hear snoring, and I look over, and there's a lady on one of the machines holding her phone, passed out, just snoring away. So a lot of strange things that, at Planet Fitness. Aside from that, continuing to work out, rucking, and it just seems kind of weird nowadays. We're outside of Boston, and for years, this time of year was great. You know, you had the Red Sox, you had usually the Celtics playing and going very far in the playoffs, sometimes the Bruins, and then you'd be anticipating the Patriots starting. But over the last few years, the Celtics won it last year, got knocked out early this year. But other than that, the Bruins have been terrible. The Patriots have been absolutely horrible, and the Red Sox aren't playing very well. So it's a different kind of vibe. But I'd say 5 years ago, it was like every time you turn around, there was another team from Boston contending for the championship. It was quite a wild time. I don't know if that will ever happen to another city again, but probably for about, I'd say, a 5-10 year period, it was like incredible. But, I guess times change. But what are you going to do? Aside from that, I've been working a lot on the website. I put a post up there a couple of days ago related to the brain and how if you don't get enough sleep, if you're sleep deprived, you can end up actually having your brain eat itself, which is not very comforting. But go check that out if you have a chance. And also, if you have a chance, check out my shops, my Shopify store, my Printify store, all my affiliates. Like I said in the previous videos, I believe there's over 50 products right now, and I'm going to be adding some more. Just added 6 into Shopify, also added free domestic standard shipping. I'm going to add some more into Shopify, also probably into Printify, and to my affiliates, Amazon, ClickBank, and Digistore24. So if you have a chance, check those out. I'll try to do probably another video, I'd say maybe early next week or maybe mid next week. But till then, stay healthy and stay happy.